Hey guys, Mobile Geezer back with this month's edition of Oldie but Goodie, kinda like me. So of course it'll be in that playlist when I get done. And for this month we're doing the Xiaomi Mi A3. This is from July of 2019. So this phone is just a little over 3 years and 3 months, well, I guess almost 4 months old. So I'm going to head to the park, do a little shooting and filming there. Right now we're filming at 1080p, 30 frames per second on the front facing camera, and on the front it'll only do it'll only do 1080p and 720. So we'll do the 1080p now. And when I'm getting ready to leave the park, we'll do a little 720 just to see what that looks like. On the rear cameras, it'll shoot 720, 30 frames per second, 1080, 30 frames per second, 1080, 60, and 4K at 30 frames per second. So we'll test all of that out in the park. And it's kind of late in the day because it was raining for a lot of today, but now it's turned kind of nice and gives me a chance to go out in the park. I do not have my monopod with me, so this will all be handheld once I get there. So you guys let me know how everything looks and sounds, and when I get home I'll look up if it's still available and what price it'll be, and I'll add that in the video when I upload it. So let's go see how it does.
Let's do this!
Okay guys, here we are in the park. Remember, this is handheld as I said, but we're shooting at 720p on the rear camera, 30 frames per second. So let's zoom in a little bit. I think that's about 5 times zoom. Looks pretty good to me. Zoom back out. And now I'm going to take it to 1080p, 30 frames per second, and we'll take it for a little walk. I believe we've got electronic image stabilization here. I'll check all that when I get home and let you know in the video if it's any different than what I said. Okay guys, here we are at 1080p, 30 frames per second. So let's take it for a little bit of a walk. You guys let me know how it looks and sounds. Seems kind of shaky to me, but I am holding it by hand. I don't have my monopod, which I usually have with me, but of course that would probably be showing it shaky as well. So let's try to do a little zooming in. 1080p. It doesn't have the numbers to show me exactly how much. Oh yes it does. I just didn't see them at first. Alright. We're at 4.2, 5.1. Okay, looks like we top out at 6. So let's go back out. And it does get quite a bit distorted when you get to there. Let's zoom back out. And now we're back to normal. So I'm going to try this at 1080p 60, and we'll head over by the creek. Alright, here we are at 1080p 60 frames per second. Figure I better show you the brook a little bit first. It's very, very calm today, even though we had rain most of the morning. So let's take it on the path head over towards the creek. It looks pretty shaky to me. But just to do what I usually do, I'll run a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty shaky. And here we are by the creek. Also very calm. Obviously they haven't cut here in a while, but hopefully you guys are getting a good idea of what the cameras can do. Okay, here we are shooting at 4K, 30 frames per second, and it'll only do 30 in 4K on the Mi A3. See if we can zoom in a little bit. At 6 again. Not too bad, I don't think. Back out. Here comes some of the other ducks coming over. A little windier now. Sorry if it's noisy. So I'm going to take a few pictures, and that'll be that. Last night I was able to get some night photos, so I'll include those in it too, but generally I hope you guys got a pretty good idea of what this over 3-year-old phone will do. Okay folks, back on the front facing camera. So this time we're shooting at 720p, 30 frames per second. And we've done some video, some photos, so hopefully I gave you guys a pretty good idea of what this old camera will do and what this old phone will do. So as always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. And by the way, we all do better when we love each other.